Welcome to Tyler's Garage.
All right, so welcome to Tyler's Garage. This will be my first YouTube doing this. To be honest, I was inspired by Speed Culture Studios, so check him out. He's got some really good content. I watch his channel grow I think it's over a year now, for sure. So check him out, Speed Culture Studios. Today I have a few things I want to do. First, I'm gonna do an oil change. I have an Infiniti 2014 Q50. And yeah, let's get started. So I can link some of the stuff I got from the auto parts store and also Home Depot. Some of the things I'll be using for today. And yeah, let's get started. All right, so just getting in the car here. I'm gonna start it up so I can drive it on the ramps. Obviously, all right, here's the inside of my car. A few things I've added is actually added the Apple MagSafe charger. It actually holds my phone while I drive and charges it, and it does not fall off, so I recommend that. I ran the cable through here into my an accessory, cigarette lighter to USB-C. Car's a little messy right now, but let's give her a start. All right, as you can guys see, my car needs a oil change today, so that's what we'll be doing. All right, I'm gonna drive the car up the Rhino ramps. Got these at Home Depot. They're called Rhino ramps. I paid like 39 bucks for them. I tried them yesterday. They worked great, so I'm going to be doing it again. I want to make sure they're straight, obviously. Center with the tire. Alright, obviously on these, take your time. I've had practice going up these, so yeah, they seem to be holding good. Both sides. Also with the Infiniti, I have a Sport Q50s, and the bumper does not hit, so that's kind of nice too. All right, back to here. Safety precaution, I am gonna put jack stands under here too. So I got these big red 2 tons. I highly recommend using jack stands just in case. I'm gonna line up to the lift points. You'll see them right under your car. They just go up and make sure they're right at the lift point. Do the other side. All right. Yeah, so I forgot to mention, also add these to the rear tires, obviously, wheel chucks. These are the Rhino gear actually as well. It's actually made in the USA. I have I think the brand is Flow Tool. The ramps are also by Flow Tool. Go ahead and make sure to put those under there. Right, cars in park. Let's get started. All right, we're at the front of the car, obviously. Let's get started. Start up, underneath. Go ahead. Need a filter. Oh, yeah, filter is right here. And we will find the drain plug, which I believe is right here. Yep. So, that part. So I'm going to loosen the bolts to get access to the oil filter. It is a 10 millimeter socket. Unfortunately, it's in Minnesota. It's a rainy day. Probably should have turned the car around, but we're too deep. All right, move that bolt. And this one. We'll pull this flap back, and we'll have access to the oil filter. Yep, good. Actually, not too bad. It's located. I'm going to show you guys where that is. Alright, see, oil filter. Yep. Now with that, I got this nifty tool from, where was it? Advanced Auto Parts. I got this little oil filter wrench. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this. I've never seen this, but the slick thing about it, yes, and today we will be using Mobil 1 full synthetic 5W30. Takes 6 quarts. I think it's just under 6 quarts. I'll make sure of that. I'm using the Mobil 1 filter. So the slick thing about this, right? So this just pops on there, right? That's awesome. And then you just put your wrench drive in there and voila. So pretty cool. Here's the part number. Pretty slick in my opinion. Next, I'm going to pop the hood. And we can remove the oil cap so the car can drain the oil faster. Not sure what you guys think about that. That's what I like to do. All right, just removing the oil cap. Set that up there. All right, so I'm gonna take the drain plug out for the oil. I'm gonna set this. I got this as well, Advanced Auto. It's another Flow Tool product, just to prevent oil getting on the concrete. I also have another little oil, what do they call it? Oil drain container. This is also at Home Depot, Flow Tool. All right, we're under the car. I'm gonna undo the drain plug. It is a 9/16. So I just loosened it with this. Like I said, it's located right there. You'll see it. Yeah, and I set up my drain deal here with the protecting aluminum pan. We'll go from there. All right. All right, now for the fun part. All right, I have two things. Gloves, and then I am gonna put these on just in case I get some oil in my eyes. To be honest with you guys, this is the first oil change I've done on my Infiniti. I have no idea which direction this is going to shoot. It's at an odd angle in my opinion. Oh, there we go. Luckily I have this pan. Yeah, that went pretty well actually. Shit. Try not to get oil on the garage floor, of course. It just happens though sometimes. Yeah, it's gonna be working pretty good. Got a little oil on the garage floor, but whatever. So I think they recommend 5 minutes or so for this to fully drain. So while that's draining, I'm gonna take off the oil filter. So I got, it's on there now, but I got that Advanced Auto Parts little tool on there. So, all right, that is slick. All right. The oil changing gloves here. That's what you want to call them. So these are also full of oil. Alright, so now I got it loose enough where I can do it by hand. So I recommend tipping it upward so you don't get oil all over. I know they recommend to put oil in them, or at least get it on the seal of the new one. The threads on this. All right, we got her. Obviously. Luckily, I got this pan. All right. We have motor oil. next time I know where to put the pan, I recommend putting this thing right in front of here. It'll catch it better. This is my first time, so I know where it's gonna go, but now I know, line this up just like this and it should catch everything. All right, so let that drain fully. In the meantime, I'm going to take the new filter right here. I'm gonna put oil in it. I know some will leak out, but I'm also gonna put oil around the seal. All right, so I got the wrench deal off of the old filter. You see we have an oily mess here. That is my fault. All part of the oil change. I'm gonna clean that off. This is the first time I've done the Infiniti. I used to have a 95 Accord. I used to change the oil on that. I don't know, I'll probably just do this on the side. I usually bring it in to do it, but I figure I'd do it myself. Just see what it's like. So, what I'm gonna do now is kind of move some stuff out of the way, easier access. So here you go. It's pretty slick, 1/2-inch drive, just pop around there. Righty tighty, not too loosey. Go in there. I don't want to over tighten it, but you know. Just snug so it doesn't leak. So I did about 4 turns. That's the trick, just wiggle it. Alright, so oil filter's on. Drain plug now. So now that the oil filter's on, I'm gonna put this flap back up. Alright, there's one. Like I said, I'll tighten these at the end. These are 10mm. Alright, so now I have an oil mess. Let's kind of move this out of the way. Hopefully next time I can do a better job not making such an oil mess. Never fails though. So drain plug, same deal. You don't want to over tighten it. Just make sure it's snug. There it is. It's just such an odd angle, I guess. See, there. I mean, she's pretty tight. Yeah. I don't want to strip it. All right. Sweet. So we got the oil filter back on with some oil in it, with some oil around the seal, drain plug back in. I am going to tighten those bolts for the 10mm. The one flap, the oil filter flap, I call it. I don't know what the actual name is, but I think that's what it's called. Go ahead and tighten those. All right, all plastic, so as long as it's snug, should be good. All right, that's good. And then it's also, I think it's always a good idea to wipe everything down so I think it looks nicer and nothing's dripping. All right, guys, so I did look it up. People are saying 5.2 with the filter and also 5.7. So what I'm gonna do is do 5.5. I'll pull the car down and then check it. Again, here's the oil. All right, so I did put it in 5. Confirming that with myself. This would be the 6th quart, but I'm only gonna put about half of it in. There's a level there. I think that's good enough right there. Let's check. Pull the car down, check the dipstick. I'll actually check it now just to see where it's at. Just curiosity. Dipstick right here. It's pretty easy to see. Engine oil, yellow. So, we'll wipe it off. Put it back in. Check it. It looks pretty good. I know it's not level. That's why I'll check it again. But if you look, see that in between the L and the H, I think is where you want it, is between the 2 dots on the higher dot. So that's right where we're at right now. Yeah, we're right on the money. So, all right. I got my filter, or funnel. I don't know why I call it filter. Same. Tighten the cap, just hand tighten it, make sure it's tight, nothing excessive. All right, so I feel pretty good about that. Let's pull the vehicle down and check the dipstick again. Mess. You know, I realized I should have had some music going. Next time we'll have some music. You can always add music to the video, right? Alright, so now, move everything out of the way. Pulling out the jack stands. Put the wheel trucks on the back. Put the camera back. There you guys go. Wheel trucks, right? I'll pull those out. I thought I'd have time to do my tires. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm at winter set on now. I have the Michelin, what do they call it? X Ice winter tires from Minnesota. Wheel trucks out. Alright. Jack stand down. I'm going to pull an oil pan out of the way. Alright. I knew it would be messy, but it would be this messy. It's alright. It's all part of the fun, right, guys? these are pretty slick. They have a cap here. This one holds 16 quarts, which is perfect, so I can do maybe 3 oil changes about in the Infiniti. I don't know if I'll actually do 3 of them in this. I might just bring it and recycle it right away. I know you can recycle your oil at any parts store. Alright. Okay. I think we're pretty good. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. I know you guys are watching the video. Not seeing any drips, which is good. Oil filter plugs in. Most important thing. I'm going to start it, let it run for a little bit, let the oil move around. Need the keys hot. See, all seems good there. All right, so I'm gonna check the dipstick again, about the car's level. Cooled off for a little bit. Yeah, we're good. So around the, you guys see that? So right below that first mark. It was below, but when I dragged it over here, it was dripped down. I'll show you again. Right there. So it should be good to go. Thanks for watching the oil change. 2014 Infiniti Q50, number 1, 5W30, 5.5, maybe a little less, 5.5, 5 1/4, somewhere in there with the quarts. Thanks for watching.